At EDMARK, we believe in each child's potential to learn and delight in what children can achieve when they believe, "I can do it." To foster self-reliance and initiative, each EDMARK product puts students in charge of their own learning, developing the skills and confidence needed to think through any problem. Humor, fun, and a rich variety of proven educational methods prompt hundreds of teachable moments and treat each child as a unique learner. Activities extend intellect, creativity, and special talents. From preschool to high school, EDMARK products will ignite the curious mind for a lifetime of learning and success.
EDMARK is committed to offering educators a wide range of products to serve students designed to build diverse.
When driving the Fripple delivery van, children get to exercise many real-world navigational skills. They practice left, right, and forward, and north, south, east, and west. They also work on following directions and using a map. As they drive around town, children also begin to learn that just as in real life there's often more than one way to get there, there's also often more than one way to solve a problem. If one path doesn't work because of a roadblock or a one-way street, there is almost always another way. Fripple Cookies offers a fun environment for children to practice some important thinking skills. First, they face a situation we've all been in. You know the result you want, but you aren't sure of the steps needed to get there. Children must work backward from a result, which is the finished cookie, to discover the sequence of steps, the recipe, that will produce that cookie.
I don't think that cookie will be exactly what the customer ordered. Maybe you should try a different recipe.
This skill, working backward, is useful in many professions. Doctors work backward from symptoms to diagnosis. Detectives work backward from evidence to reconstruct a case. Another thinking skill that children will exercise in Fripple Cookies is the guess and test approach to problem solving. Children will try out a recipe, making a guess. By watching the steps in the recipe unfold, they're testing their guess. And based on that information, they modify the recipe until they get the desired result. This guess and test approach is how scientists think when they perform experiments to test a hypothesis. Fripple Cookies offers a fun environment for children to practice some important thinking skills. First, they face a situation we've all been in. You know the result you want, but you aren't sure of the steps needed to get there. Children must work backward from a result, which is the finished cookie, to discover the sequence of steps, the recipe, that will produce that cookie.
I don't think that cookie will be exactly what the customer ordered. Maybe you should try a different recipe.
This skill, working backward, is useful in many professions. Doctors work backward from symptoms to diagnosis. Detectives work backward from evidence to reconstruct a case. Another thinking skill that children will exercise in Fripple Cookies is the guess and test approach to problem solving. Children will try out a recipe, making a guess. By watching the steps in the recipe unfold, they're testing their guess. And based on that information, they modify the recipe until they get the desired result. This guess and test approach is how scientists think when they perform experiments to test a hypothesis. At the Fripple Skating Park, children explore the relationships between mathematical patterns and visual patterns. As they create designs, they begin to discover that the number patterns and sequences they select result in different visual patterns. There are many different ways that a child can enjoy this activity. Some will appreciate it from an artistic perspective, while others will love seeing the different patterns that arise from mathematical relationships. Either way, children can freely create and discover.
Could you please draw 2 flags that belong in the customer's collection and 2 that don't?
In Fripple Flags, children are shown one group of objects that fit a rule and another group of objects that do not fit that rule. The challenge is to discover what the rule is. This important thinking skill, which is called rule formation, plays a key role in almost all learning. As children examine the flags, they must decide what is important and what is not, what to use and what to ignore. This skill is essential for success in our information-rich society.
EDMARK is committed to offering educators a wide range of products to serve students from kindergarten through 10th. The Mighty Math series. EDMARK is committed. Each of these early learning programs offers a variety.
Here's a game that children play in Kenya. I'll show you how to play.
Young children often have difficulty following rules. Games provide an entertaining environment for learning to follow rules, taking turns, and healthy competition. Children all around the world enjoy games. Through Timmy's games, your child can learn that people from different cultures play similar games. Stanley's Argentinian game is similar to bingo. Bailey's game in Kenya is similar to a paper and pencil game you probably know. Can you and your child guess what it is?
Dorothy said, you can make a village in Japan.
As children select objects for Timmy's village, they learn the meaning of numbers and the quantities associated with those numbers. Clicking the numeral 1 produces one object. Clicking 2 adds 2 objects, and so on. They also learn vocabulary and counting in different languages. Make a Village offers 2 distinct modes of learning. In Explore mode, children can experiment freely and learn through discovery. Question and Answer mode provides guided learning in which children are prompted by questions or challenges. It's interesting to notice which of the 2 learning modes your child prefers. Many children enjoy picture dictionaries, and Timmy's dictionary provides a fun way to learn words from different languages. Some words, such as common objects and the numbers 1 through 10, are given for all languages. Others are specific to particular countries. For example, a Japanese futon and a Kenyan goma. This helps instill in children an understanding that while some things are common to many cultures, each culture offers some things that are unique.
Make a story in Japan.
Languages are made up of individual sounds or phonemes. English, for example, uses over 40 different phonemes. Recent research on brain development suggests that children who grow up hearing only one language often find their natural ability to distinguish sounds narrowed to only the sounds found in that language. For example, a child who grows up hearing only Japanese may have difficulty with the R sound when learning English. In Travel the World with Timmy, children hear and speak sounds from other languages, expanding the number of phonemes that they hear and use. In Make a Story, children are exposed to the sounds of several foreign languages in a fun storytelling environment. Using Make a Story, your child can become a confident author, choosing character, setting, and actions in different countries and languages. Once a story is created, Timmy and his friends will read it as many times as your child would like. You can also print out the stories to read aloud. You can encourage your child's interest in foreign language and cultures. Show your child that you value the ability to speak a second language and try to attend cultural events that feature music, dance, or food from other countries.
This song is called Kuna Motu Shambani. That means there is someone on the farm.
Children respond to music very early in life. Most music is highly organized using patterns and repetition. Children enjoy repeating patterns and delight in making their own music. As they do, musical abilities and aesthetic judgment develop. Children take great pride in being able to sing a song in another language. While singing the songs from this program, your child is both hearing and producing the sounds or phonemes of a foreign language. By observing, you may discover that your child has special talents and an interest in learning more about music, another language, or another culture. Encourage your child to sing Timmy's songs to you. Your child may also enjoy teaching you the songs. Creativity plays an important role in children's development. Opportunities to explore and create with a variety of materials increase children's sensitivity to their environment. Research also suggests that creative expression boosts children's cognitive, social, and emotional development. Encourage your child to decorate and paint original arts and crafts in each country. Then, ask your child to talk to you about each creation. These discussions are a wonderful opportunity to learn more about your child's thoughts and feelings. Accept your child's creative efforts without too much judging or too many suggestions for reworking it. The time you spend discussing and appreciating your child's efforts is a wonderful investment in your child's creativity and self-esteem.
Hi, I'm Sammy. Come play in my science house.
In 5 fascinating activities, children build early science skills as they learn about plants, animals, seasons, and the weather. In the workshop, wheels spin and dinosaurs come to life when kids learn how pieces fit together.
Please build a triceratops.
Kids control temperature, wind, and precipitation as they make their own weather for the weather bear to predict.
Can you make a cold day with heavy snow and strong winds?
Kids can ask and answer their own questions when they visit Acorn Pond during the 4 seasons. What happens to fish in the winter? Why does a squirrel flick its tail? Kids examine the logical sequence of events when they arrange frames and make a movie. Kids work with plants, animals, minerals, and more as they sort and classify objects by common features.
Hi there. Help me sort these pictures.
Gila monster.
That belongs someplace else. Over here. I like reptiles. Great!
In Trudy's Time and Place house, children ages 3 to 6 enjoy exploring geography and time with Trudy's whimsical friends.
Hi, I'm Trudy. Come play in my time and place house.
3, 2, 1.
Hello there, Earth Scout. It's time to take pictures of
Me!
the Earth.
Blast off with Astromouse and Melvin to discover the relationship between the Earth, a globe, and a world map.
Please go to the Imperial Palace.
Children learn the names and locations of continents, oceans, and landmarks.
Asia is the largest of the 7 continents. China's emperors used to live in the Imperial Palace with its 9,999 rooms. If you were to live in a new room every day from the day you were born, you would be 27 years old before running out of rooms.
All right, now take the picture. Great job!
Kids discover the names and relationships between the units of time measurement as they move forward and backward in an animated movie. They can make fall turn into winter, or return time after time to the exact moment to watch as Dale gets an unexpected shower. Children learn to read common map symbols as they place them on the sandbox map and watch mountains, lakes, roads, and cities sprout before their eyes.
EDMARK, designed to build diverse critical thinking skills for use in the classroom.
Thinkin' Things Collection 1 offers 6 challenging learning activities to help children ages 4 through 8 build skills in problem solving, creativity, critical thinking, and memory.
Hey there, I'm Oranga.
Children strengthen auditory discrimination and visual memory as they improvise or repeat rhythmic patterns with Oranga Banga.
Can you play that?
Can you make the missing bird?
Kids learn about attributes, differences, patterns, and analogies when they put on their thinking caps to create the missing birds in Feathered Friends.
Thanks a lot.
Intellectual innovation soars with flying shapes when children explore, experiment, and construct using geometric shapes, motion, and sounds.
Hi there, I'm the Toonie Loon.
Toonie Loon invites children to repeat patterns and invent tunes of their own on the world's most unusual xylophones. For a fun-filled lesson in logic, drop in at the Fripple Shop.
Welcome to the Fripple Shop.
Whoa, fripples to go! Stripes and curly hair, but not yellow.
That fripple is not exactly what the customer wants.
By observing, contrasting, and recognizing logical relationships, your child can ensure that a happy fripple will have a new home.
Thanks, dude.
In Thinkin' Things Collection 2, children ages 6 to 12 develop skills in listening, visual thinking, problem solving, and creativity.
Hey, I'm a ranga, and this is my band.
Children explore rhythmic notation as they compose for a ranga in his band, or accept the band's challenge to match the members to the rhythm lines they play.
Which line did I play?
Children build listening, memory, and observation skills playing frippletration alone or with a friend as they choose either visual or auditory challenges.
Great job. Way to go!
2 to 3D Blocks offers an amazing new environment where kids explore dimension and optical illusion. Two-dimensional pictures can be instantly mapped onto three-dimensional spheres, cones, and cylinders. Children can even erase part of the image and see through to the other side. This unique new set of tools will unleash your child's creativity. In Thinkin' Things Collection 3, children ages 7 to 13 strengthen deductive and inductive reasoning, synthesis, and analysis while building problem-solving skills essential for success.
Hi, I'm Stocktopus. Let's make a trade. These are your items. This is your goal. This is where you make trades. Click the items on the map that you want to trade away. Keep trading to reach your goal.
With the help of Stocktopus, observe patterns and plan trade sequences to exchange items with traders from around the world and achieve portfolio goals.
It's halftime!
Develop computer programming skills as you create a halftime show with cheerleaders, football players, or a marching band. In Photo Twister, look for visual clues and predict results as you line up a team of tiny green aliens to match a twisted image.
EDMARK. Excellence in education for over 25 years.